Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. It has been a while, believe it or not. My name's Deady. I am just a tool. I'm a tool that drives a truck and records himself doing so. I've not actually recorded anything for about 3 weeks now. It's been a while, believe it or not. You've not noticed because there's been a vlog up every Friday, but yeah, it's been 3 weeks since I recorded anything. I've literally not had anything to report. These dark mornings really make it difficult because, you know, it takes away half the day. What are the hours of recording now? The hours of recording are from like 9 until 3. Other than that, it's pitch black like it is now and you probably can't see anything. So I'll keep this intro short and sweet. We've just had a mare in the yard, moving trailers around, trying to find me a trailer to take because there are a couple of trailers in the yard that were out of MOT. So we're doing secure defence to Birkenhead for this first run, but then after that we're supposed to be going to Wellingborough. That's what I got told on Friday, but the governor is off. It's his 4-day rest starting today, so the governor's off. That means there's a high percentage that I probably won't be going to Wellingborough, but it would be nice because I've never been before, so I'd love to take you in with me. Got a couple of things that I do want to talk about in this vlog. Quite a few of you complained that my last vlog was only 24 minutes long. As if you want to see me doing secure defence for like 45 minutes of your day. You crazy, crazy people. Oh, Christ on a bike. There seems to be a wee bit of traffic today. Is there anyone in secure defence? Yeah, there is someone in secure defence. I'm going to pull up here behind this truck. I do apologise for indicating late though, car. I am sorry, and what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to back up because I am completely blocking this corner. I'll get away from this junction just in case anything as large as me comes round the corner. It's so strange, still strange now to this day. You can come out, son. You can come out. It's still strange to this day trying to reverse an outside side of a curb. I find that my arse is pointing middle at road and my unit will be straight with curb, and when I look I'll be like all ski whiff, but boo! I'm here! Hey! This is me! I'm here. Don't worry, Deedy's back. 3 weeks. Oh mate, really? Really? Look at me kecks, man. Can you see that? Oh, I've only just put them on. Ah, good grief. Right, so we're going to do a secure defence. We're going to take it to Birkenhead and then we'll see where we're going after that. I'll catch up with you then. Just wanted to do an intro just to let you know that I'm still alive. I'm still here. I'm still kicking. Hi, my name is King Ben David. I am begging for you and urgently requesting your consent on the transfer of capital of my company to you in your country. Hey, I've got to have a bit more of this. I'm all up for a bit of capital on a Monday morning. Come on, son. Come on. Wow, that is a great novel. He's put effort into that. Look at all that. I am from Jerusalem, the capital of Israel. I am doing oil and gas business here in London with my wife, who is a citizen of London, but I suddenly found out that she was getting calls from a man in Palestine. And when I pressed even harder to find out who this man is, she goes over to the police case, and I went to court twice over this issue she dragged on. I went to court... I went to court on 2 counts of cheat and naughty women time, which are all lies. I called for dialogue, but she vehemently refused, and my lawyer advised me to send my capital to an unquestionable and reliable company or individual outside London. So what comes into your head? Deady. Yeah, we'll give it Deady. The biggest dick on the road. Oh, mate. This has just made this vlog already. What a morning to receive this. Thank you, Big King David, or whatever you're called. Oh. What? Because the case could be in her favour, the court may decide to share everything I have into two with her. I bought a house here in London. I have 3 cars, but my business capital is essential. The next court date is very close, and I have to send the funds out of the UK before the time comes. So I'm sure now, if you can get the funds to a saver account with you in your country, and tell me how much you want from the total amount, because I want to move out of London after everything is settled. I just don't want her to dare the consequences before I start thinking how to save my financial power. Therefore, I want you to help me to receive the funds on my behalf before I finish the case, because the case has been postponed twice before. Complete the transfer market to another country, I'll just leave my house cards, blah blah blah. I'm waiting for your reply so I can tell you what to do next. Oh. King Ben David. With best regards, and may God bless. You absolute legend. Yeah! We'll send all our funds to Deady. How much do you want, Deady, lad? Well, about 9 billion a do, please. Oh, God. See, that's the kind of crap I receive. I receive stuff like that all the time. I mean, not quite that funny. That is actually really good. That guy took effort to try and scam the shit out of me, which, that is impressive. I do like that. I need to bleep that out. I just said the S word. Damn. Remember to bleep. Right, anyway, I'm going in here. I've got to go and give him my reference number, and then we'll go to Birkenhead, and then probably Utski's Diner and get a brew. Usually that's where we're going, it in Birkenhead. Where I actually saw a subscriber last week. Was it Rocco or Roscoe? It was one of them two, I think. Come up to me and had a chat with me for about 15 minutes. It was really nice to meet you, mate, if you're watching this. Train driver. Train driver. What do train drivers do? Press a button? I don't know. But yeah, it was really good to meet you, mate. So yeah, I'll talk to you in a bit. Ciao. We've just made it to Birkenhead. We've not been tipped yet because we got delayed at secure defence for like 2 hours behind an Irish truck that was loading the meshing. And it's a shocking load, that meshing. It takes about 24 straps to secure it. So we were there for about 2 hours. I got absolutely drenched. We've just made it to Birkenhead now, but it's 10:30. So I'm having a 15-minute break because 10:30 is breakfast time. And breakfast time means one thing. It means YFood is back. Brand new box to show you. I've saved this one for this vlog because it's got a new flavour in it, which I cannot wait to try. As you know, I only endorse products that I actually use myself. YFood completely revolutionising the meal replacement industry, and they've given me a new flavour. This is crazy coconut. I've not tried this one yet, so I'm going to try it now. That's in addition to smooth vanilla, alpine chocolate, my favourite at the moment, cold brew coffee with 100 milligrams of caffeine to help keep you awake, and happy banana. Very nice. Now, you know YFood, it's chock full of goodness. There's no crap in it. There's no crap. It's high in protein, reasonably low in carbohydrates. It's lactose free, gluten free. There's no added sugar, and believe this, it's got 26 vitamins and minerals in it. Now, actually, I won't read them all out. I'll read a couple, like vitamin A, D, E, K, C, thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, vitamin B6, folic acid, potassium chloride, calcium, phosphorus, magnesium, iron, zinc, copper, manganese. You know what I mean? This is a lorry driver's best friend. Seriously. And it's so easy to fit into a diet because 500 millilitres is 500 calories. You cannot go wrong. It's absolutely awesome. It's a great product by YFood, and it doesn't have to be refrigerated, so you can just keep it in the cab in one of your bags and it's completely fine to go as it is. And you know, I hooked you up with a coupon code. It's Deady10. If you click the first link in description and put Deady10 at checkout, you'll get 10% off your first order. And I don't get any money from that 10% coupon code thing. I don't get any money from that. That's a code just for you. to help you out. No, I can't wait to try this. I really can't. Crazy coconut. Oh man. Oh. Oh. Oh, does that beat cold brew coffee? Oh, it's close. It's close. Oh. That is so good. Seriously, that is so good. Oh man. So I'm gonna have a full bottle of this. When I was dieting, I would have 250 mils in the morning, 250 mils with dinner. That would keep me going. They do keep you full. They fill you up. They keep you satiated, I think is the word. They're really, really good. And that's why I use them. That's why I endorse them, and that's why I try and pass the product on to you. If I use them, then they're going to be good. I don't endorse crap products on this channel. You know this. So that's YFood anyway. Go and grab some. Check out that link. Good stuff. So we're outside of Block and Mesh now. I'm just going to have a 15 though because it's meal time, 10:30. I'll have my next meal at around 4 o'clock. I'm not going to show you going in here because you've seen it 10,472,963 times. So I won't show you again, but we'll go in and get tipped and we'll see what we're doing after that. Hopefully we'll still be going to Wellingborough because I do fancy quite a nice drive and I really need to desperately get out of this weather because honestly, I don't think in my life, I'm being serious now, I don't think in my life I've ever experienced weather like this. Even when I was scaffolding, I don't remember the weather ever being this bad. It has seriously rained now like every single day for about a month straight. And I mean, it's not just rain. It is rain. Do you know what I mean? It is rain. It's raining. Look, man. I mean, seriously, that is rain. Not rain, rain. It is pissing it down. Oh, shocking. So, yeah, I'm sick of getting wet. I've got 3 pairs of gloves in my bag now, and I just keep putting them down there in the driver's footwell to keep drying, and I just use them in circulation because I just get saturated all the time. But it is what it is. It's nearly Christmas. Oh my lord. This vlog's going to be coming out like the week before Christmas. Oh man, that is scary. Well, I'll get back to you guys in a bit and we'll figure out what we're doing later on. Talk to you, well, I'll talk to you in literally a split second. What's going on, ladies and gents? It's been an absolute calamity of a day, I'm not going to lie. It's 3:15 now. And it's just been a comedy of errors. From start to finish, it's just been absolutely shocking. We did the Birkenhead run. We were supposed to be going back for a trip to Wellingborough, which would have made a nice drive. That got cancelled and given to someone else. And the person only turned up to do it just after I'd got back there the second time, which we'll get to. When I tipped in Birkenhead, I got a load through to go to Crewe to pick up some used railway tracks. So I thought, well, at least that's decent content. It's something I've never done before, so it's something I can show you is pretty good. Take them to scrap merchants at Bootle. So I was like, okay. So I tipped Birkenhead, sets off to Crewe, gets a phone call. How you doing with that Birkenhead load, mate? I said, I've tipped it, I'm on my way to Crewe. Turn around and go back to secure offence. I was like, oh, for God's sake, really? Come on. So turned around and went back to secure offence at Knowsley. When I got there, I think if I remember rightly, I was slagging this load off. It was the meshing that moves. It's a proper scary load. I had to go back for that. There's like an eagle type thing flying very low. Lift up, man. Grief. Big brown bird thing flapping about dead low. Anyway, so when I got there, I said I can't take that load because you need like 24 straps. He said, I can't take it. I said, I've only got 10 straps, there's no way I can do that. So there was some in an airing, a couple of phone calls were made, and then it was decided that I was just going to go back to the yard with a different load to take to Newcastle tomorrow. I wouldn't be taking it, someone else would be. So that was the decision. So I put the camera on the trailer at the back. Now why I'm saying this, I think I'm going to put some footage up of the camera on the back of the trailer. So I did 3 reversing manoeuvres. All 3 were alright, all 3 were good. The first one you'd see, it's probably on screen now, maybe. The other 2 you couldn't see, because the camera just went, and it just gave up. It gave up at life. It just flopped backwards for some absolutely bizarre reason, and carried on recording, carried on working, but it just flopped backwards, and all you could see was the sky. Completely ruined footage. 20 minutes of me waffling on with a good view of Runcorn Bridge and everything, all the slip roads and all the junctions and everything. You see it all ruined. So scrap that. So then I get told I was supposed to be going to Wigan, then I was supposed to be going to Bolton, then I was supposed to be going to Wigan, and then I was supposed to be taking a load of train tracks that had been brought in over the weekend to the scrap merchants at Bootle. That was the plan then. Fine. And then I got a phone call just as I was putting AdBlue in my truck. We need you over at Birkenhead as soon as possible to do an escorted steel load. I said, well, I can't do that in this truck because I've no markers, I've no beacons, I've no chains, I've nothing. So Patrick said, is there any other trucks in the yard you can use? And I said, well, there's EZO at the bottom. You know, I don't know whose it is, but it's down. I'm guessing it's a European truck because it's got a grey box thing stuck to the window there that says toll free on it. So I'm guessing it's a European truck. I don't know. So he said, take that, take some chains and go. So I said, right, okay, no problemo. So I thought, right, I'll put my front camera on and I'll put my face camera on and I'll start recording and explain the day, which is exactly what I'm doing now. So I started recording it. Records for 10-12 minutes or whatever. Okay guys, I'll talk to you in a bit. Turns camera off. Front camera's crashed again after 4 minutes. Oh man, my head just fell off. So before I come onto the slip road, I took camera off and just threw it, and now it's over there in bits. But I don't think it's going to work, quite frankly. Because when you pay 300 quid for something, plus all the attachments, plus all the extras, plus extra batteries, plus extra SD cards, because the batteries are crap and the SD cards are always frazzling. When you buy all that stuff, you kind of expect a product to work. And I've only had it for 12 months, and already it's crashing all the time. It's driving me daft. So I have been given another camera. Someone gave me a camera. Richard's Archery Reviews. He actually gave me a camera for Christmas. He bought me a brand spanking new 8mm A79. I might try and use that as a front camera, but I've no attachments for it or anything, so I don't know. Oh, that's who I use work for, Greenwood Scaffolding. So I don't know. I might try and use that. We'll see. But maybe it'll work and I can do a bit of recording of this escorted load. Who knows? But the content is just getting absolutely shocking. You know, I'm having all these problems with the camera gear. I'm having the problems with the loads all being the same. And it's doing my head in. It's doing my tree in. I'm not going to lie. It's bugging me now. Really bugging me. So we're going to go to Birkenhead docks anyway. We're nearly there now. You can't see it because you can't see the front camera, but we're just coming under the junction 2 mile marker now to Old Docks. And then when I get there, I've got to have an half an hour break anyway. I've only got 11 minutes driving on a 4.5, so I need to get there pretty quick. Pretty quick. Pull up, have a break, have my food. I'll see if my camera's still working or not, which is probably not. It's probably still crashed and frazzled and not doing anything and unresponsive. But then I'll stick it back up windscreen and I'll see if I can get some of this escorted load for you. It's something that I've never been able to record before, I don't think. Have I recorded? I can't. Yeah, I did a little bit with Chris, didn't I? But we'll see what happens. We'll see what comes of it. It might turn out to be an epic ending. And there's still something that I want to talk to you about that I've not got around to talking about yet. So hopefully we can talk about that in a minute. So I'll talk to you soon. Right, we are on the move. A little bit disappointing. It's a wide load, not a long one. So it's not as interesting because, well, it's just a little bit wider than normal. And wide loads are easy. The longer ones are a bit more challenging. The wide loads are quite basic, especially when you can see everything like I can see. So I've put the camera there up window. It'll probably crash at some point because that's what it does. Let's face it. But hopefully it gives you an half decent perspective of the size of the load as we are leaving Birkenhead. Hopefully it gives you a bit of a perspective. But I've got another guy behind me with a similar load that's not quite as wide as this. I don't pull in there. I'm going to take this sign out here on left hand side. Yeah, I'm clear of that, no problemo. What were I saying? I forgot what I was saying already. Sorry. A little bit of concentration is needed on my behalf here. But I think I was talking about the camera crashing on. I can't remember. I forget. But it seemed like there were a little bit of confusion on my part or on someone else's part when it comes to this load, because I don't know if I said or not actually when I recorded earlier on that I needed to have a break because I only had like half an hour's driving time left. So I needed to have a break. And then when I did stop, I got a phone call like, what are you doing? I'm like, well, I'm having a break. I've got to reset my driving time. Why didn't you tell me? Well, I didn't realise that I had to. Do you know what I mean? So I've been told that this is an urgent load. So it's needed urgently. So there was no pictures being taken. I'm not messing about with cameras all over the show. It's just going to be what it is because it's needed urgently. And at the end of the day, driving is my main job, YouTube is not. So I need to make sure that first and foremost my job comes first. Right, seriously, you can see beacons flashing everywhere and you still continue to drive forward. Are you really that stupid? Really? Sincerely? Gee whizzles, man. So yeah, I was unaware that this was an urgent job. I was unaware. I was just told to go to Birkenhead. So, but it's picked up now. It's going to get to London before 6:30 in the morning, guaranteed. So all is well, all is good. A little bit of a wide load to finish the day off. I've got to go to Limb Services now and swap trailers with another lad. And bring his trailer back to Runcorn, and that's me done for the day. And it's 4:30 now. It's going to take 45 minutes to get to Limb, 15 minutes trailer swap, so it's still only going to be a 12-hour shift today. Nice and simple, no messing about, easy, happy days. So what I've wanted to talk about all day, what I've been meaning to talk about, meaning to mention, is haters. The haters that I've been getting on the channel recently, and they really do hate me. they really despise me. It's pitiful, man. Now I know you shouldn't give them airtime. You shouldn't acknowledge them and whatnot. And in the comments I don't, and I've got to honestly admit that they don't bother me in any way, shape or form anymore, haters. So if you are a hater and you are doing it to try and piss me off and get under my skin, don't bother, because it don't work. I really couldn't give two hoots about you anymore. But I am feeling quite sorry for you, if that's the right terminology. I do feel quite sorry for you, because if you can sit there and watch a 45-minute vlog, interact with the vlog by clicking the thumbs down button, and then type in a comment telling me how much of a tool I am, then you've got issues. You've got issues. You need to find something more to do with your life. I'm telling you now, you need to find a purpose in your life, because calling people because you are jealous or because you need to try and reap validation, it's not a good way to be, especially if you're a man. You shouldn't be like that if you're a man. You shouldn't be jealous. You should be aiming to be above everyone else, not pointing and sputtering, calling names and stuff like that, because that just, it's just sad. It's just sad. So seriously, if you're trying to hate on me, you know, to piss me off, it ain't gonna work. I'd give up. I really would. I wouldn't bother. I wouldn't bother wasting your time watching one of my vlogs if you hate them that much. Just stop watching them. Seriously, just give up and stop watching, because it ain't worth it. What have I been hated on then? Someone commented on one of my Class 2 vlogs and said that I haven't got a clue what I'm doing and I want to try driving a Class 1 truck. 21 minutes later, they commented on one of my Class 1 vlogs calling me a tool. That is just sad. I have been called for the way I reverse, because I stick my head out of the window when I reverse. Now, let me just tell you something right now. My job is not a dick measuring competition. I could not care less how I put the trailer on a bay or in a parking space. If I have to stick my head out of the window, if I have to stick my left foot out of the window, if I have to stick my left arm through the sunroof with my right ear stuck in a window, I really don't care. I could not care less how I put this vehicle where it needs to be. If I want to stick my head out of the window, I will do. It's not a test of skill for me. It's a job that I want to be successful at. And at the moment, with my level of experience, I think I have done exceptionally well in this career, considering so many people told me it was going to be so difficult. So let's just get that out of the way. I don't care about sticking my head out the window when I reverse. I really could not care less. Don't care. It doesn't prove anything to anybody. I'm not arsed. It's funny how now the job has gone from being so difficult. Before I started this, I was told, you'll never be able to do a 15-hour shift. You'll never do this, you'll never do that, blah, 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 blah. And now as I'm here, I'm actually getting comments saying, right, this was a comment that I received last week. You are making the most easiest, mundane job look so difficult. Really? Am I really making this job look hard? Does this job seriously look difficult to you? Truck driving is the easiest job I have ever had in my life. I have never, in any career I have ever done, said I want to do a 15-hour shift. I could easily work 18 hours a day doing this job. It is that simple. It is so easy. The worst part about this job is getting wet, and that is it. So that's just not an excuse that can be used. It's just absolutely pathetic. There was one more. I saved it on my phone, but obviously I'm driving now, so I'm not going to be touching my phone and checking out what's going on. But yeah, I just wanted to, you know, consult the haters a little bit, and I think that if you watch someone that you really don't like, I think you've got a bit of a problem. I think you've got an issue, and I think you need to have a long, hard look in the mirror and think about where you're actually going with your life, because hating people on vlogs is just pathetic. It really is. It's just sad. I'm taking up 2 lanes now. So this is where we're going to stay now, in the middle, so no one can get past me. We're coming into roadworks as well. 45 mile an hour is, I would believe, to be quite a safe speed as we're coming into roadworks. All round observations, no one's trying to come up me inside. Loads of people want to come at me outside, but it's tough. I'm staying here, and this is how we roll. Yeah! So, this vlog has been a calamity. It's been an absolute balls up. It's gone wrong from start to finish. But I have persevered. I have continued. My camera's not crashed. I have persevered through the onslaught of technical difficulties. So this is pretty much the end of the day. I've got this to do, trailer swap and go back to Runcorn, and that's it. Day is done. I hope you've enjoyed what I've put together. I know there's going to be a lot that I have to cut out, because I've had camera crashes and cameras falling over and all sorts of stuff that's gone wrong. I think I actually swore at one point that I might need to remember to block out. But I haven't actually spoken to you for 3 weeks. It's been a while. It's been a while, Crocodile. But if you have stayed to the very end, then I really actually genuinely do appreciate it, because it's probably not been the most entertaining. I did want to show you around this load, but like I say, at the end of the day, this job comes first, and you know, I need to make sure that my job as a HGV driver is done to the best of my ability before YouTube. That's just the way it is. If YouTube paid me, you know, 100 grand a year, then maybe things would be different, but at the moment, that is just how it is. So if you have stayed to the very end, I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thanks to all my loyal subscribers that join me on all of my live streams all the time. People that comment on all my videos, people that are still giving me the hashtag thumbs up, that is absolutely awesome. People that donate money to me every single week, that is unbelievably appreciated, like you will never believe. Join me tomorrow for hopefully the charity Christmas card challenge. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I've got to wait until Thursday. Oh, that's what I didn't tell you, and I bet you've all clicked off this video now. Ah, sugar. I went to my PO box on Saturday and it was empty, so I phoned up the post office today and they have registered a complaint. I've got to phone back on Wednesday after dinner to find out if my PO box is actually up and working properly. I mean, it should be. I paid a lot of money for it. If you don't know, I paid £106 for it just to have it for this charity event. So, you know, it's cost me a lot of money, so it should be up and running. But there was nothing there on Saturday. Maybe there's just been a delay. Maybe they only restock the PO box once a week. Maybe it all goes into storage somewhere and then it gets collected once a week and put in the box. I don't know how it works. But I've raised a complaint. I've got to phone them back on Wednesday after dinner. I will update you and let you know what's going on then. Follow me on Instagram at Deady2012. Go and subscribe to Deady's box. I don't spam it. It just happens every now and then. I just upload something. So yeah, that's about it from me. Click that subscribe button if you want to see or hear a bit more of me. Take care, much love, stay safe in this zombie apocalypse, and I will see you in the next vlog, whenever that may be. Take care, bye bye bye.